I hate camping out.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
What a rush! Guess I misread the landing.
Right, here goes! I can carve through armor!
Power of one!
Take this! Catapult! No further! Ready
We
to
lost
fire!
your leader, kid!
Their light is thick as armor.
You! You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant citizen! You don't mess around.
Certainly not. Not today!
I'm ready! Frozen!
Hammer! Together, that wasn't even a problem.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Ready to go!
I'm ready! Ridwell, astral energy! Full throttle! Mega Red Company!
Got fire!
I'm done! You'll soon see about that!
All yours!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
You picked them. I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
In a bind? Lightning thrust! Lightning
A debut performance.
I owe you
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Now, you are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Thanks, Kitara.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Try this!
Begin! Pieces! Attack high!
Photon blast! Reload!
Old-fashioned and effective!
Glad you have your uses. Let the marksman handle
I'll
this.
show you how useful I can be!
I never miss. Break!
Rising Wyvern!
Nothing gets by me!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I need to be stronger. We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
I won't forgive you!
Ignite! I'll face you! Swirl Blade! Rising
I'm
on
ready!
ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shut!
Well done!
Did you just heal me?
Well, looky here!
Gotta break through!
Far enough!
Be still! Lightning Falcon! Try this!
If it cools up, time to get out of the way.
Do it!
Blow them away!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you and truly.
Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Now! That's astral energy!
Say no more.
Shut!
Well done!
Here I come!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all stocked up!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Do it! Totally!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! Into the shadows! Into the
Everlasting darkness.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Sleep now.
I'm ready!
Burning strike!
Step back. This one's all law.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought. This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. Would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Let's see what you've got.
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial Spear!
Denied!
Wind! Negative gate! Tear! Lunar Ronger! Stalagmite! Mirage! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done.
Take this! Negative gate! Resonate with the Stalagmite!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
The heavens must be smiling.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this!
You picked the wrong fight!
One more! Dance in the wind!
I can carve through armor!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
In a bind?
More where that came from!
Forward blade!
Prepare to be sealed, or at least reported. Actually, I found this more appropriate.
Let's not do more doing!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Nothing gets by me.
Not on my watch!
Being interrupted.
Annihilation! Wonderful! Sleep now!
This one's all mine! It's over! Blow away!
Lunar blade! Lunar blade!
Wind! Heal! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Pierce through! Tear!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
Not trying to be dramatic with it.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'll smash you!
Shine.
Take this! Not today!
In a bind?
Now I can let loose!
Dragon Swarm! Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said
provide
than
it.
done!
You're finished!
It's too much.
Mine! Lightning Lord!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll heal you all!
Heat coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Demon Fang!
Will this help?
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it
Demon
up.
Fang! Triple Demon Fang!
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
You're mine!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
There's more where that came from. This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
A comfortable win.
Dispose of the trash. And again, not on my watch.
Lightning thrust! Begin! Rising
No
further!
I'm only getting started. Here goes!
Three down from the wind!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Knock it! Milk is right here!
Still my defensive!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
Lightning control! Thunderblade!
Suffer in silence!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Will this help?
Here I come! Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Wind astral
Explosive
energy!
ring!
Dance in the
Elusive
wind!
deity!
Air thrust!
Soaring blast!
Purge malevolence! Magic is out! Freeze lancer!
Thanks. Did you just heal me?
Thank goodness we won!
What's this thing?
Little help!
Resonate with the earth! I'll smash you! Demon Tank!
Raging storm!
I'll take you all on! I'm ready!
Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Leaves me staring.
Yeah, and finally to me!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart. Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will. Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did they fall alive?
Maybe didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing! Anything in armor is all mine!
Radiant Storm!
Exploit the enemy's weakness!
Begin! Raging Cascade! Gemini Aqua!
Here I come! Catch
Charge Celestial! Arctic Waterfall!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lancer! Searing Flame! Reload!
Normal Flame!
Here!
Rising Walker!
Can't get out of this!
Here I
It
come!
looks like you got this one covered!
Ignite!
Ready to go! Huddle!
Thanks for the concern.
Simple repayment for a favor of.
Take it. I don't grant favors. And I don't accept them either.
Sonic Thrust! Sword Rain Alpha! Flew away!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And funnel it to me! I'll smash you!
Searing Flame! Reload! We got where that came from!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
This one's mine!
This should do it!
I'll be saving this one! Here comes Radiant
Sword Rain Alpha!
Deity!
Double Demon Fang!
Eagle
Run!
Amazing.
You picked the wrong fight! Rising
Take
Walker!
this!
You're mine!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Do it! Hikara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I'll heal you all!
I'll thank you! Now you see what I can do!
You're helping me.
The enemy is going all out!
For the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Take this!
Resonate with you!
It's over!
Stalagmite! Shine!
Severing
Radiant
Vulcan
light!
attack!
Right,
Of
watch out!
regeneration! Regenerate!
Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Reload! Here I go! Got it! Now's our chance!
Can you take it? Smash you!
Sonic Thrust!
More circles?
Keep calm and take them down.
Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again. It got me in their sight.
No, I still need to make her pay.
Rilla, you need to focus.
I am. I know.
You're old.
It's in your hands now.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Did they not teach you to say thank you, Indana? Not to a remnant.
Now we beat the crap out of them.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
You are... Pay for that!
They're not playing around.
Bring you back from this.
Talent Storm! Too much free handle?
Armor won't save you!
You won't get away with that.
Flame of Fury! Raging Storm!
Shine! Radiant light! Shine! Radiant light!
ideal.
Of regeneration!
I've used too much.
Resuscitation!
I suppose I should fix
I can heal myself, Symphony.
Precisely. Healers cannot be rich.
That's the wisest thing you've ever said.
Resonate with the earth! Can't get out of this!
A new lease on life.
New chance!
Searing Flame! Reload! Tempest!
No further.
Don't leave me all alone here.
Flaming Meteor! Healing Circle!
All right.
I'll bring you
And
back
just
from
like
death
that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner than done.
Glacial Spear.
Freeze Lancer!
What I can
What the?
From
Lightning
beyond,
Orb!
imbue this
Charge
vanquished soul with...
Malevolence! Arctic
From
Waterfall!
beyond,
Freeze
into
Lancer!
storm!
Ready to go!
Imbue this vanquished soul with light! The enemy's over!
Tempest! Healing Circle!
Hey,
that!
Talent form!
Dance in the wind! Annihilation!
Almost!
Hear me!
You're wide open! Begin!
Arctic Storm!
Now we're done! Take this!
Dragon Shell!
Do it!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niaz.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alvin.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Niaz for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfun said Deadime would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best.
Mom, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Hurricane Thrust! Take this! Armor won't save you! Can you take it for the flash?
Thank you. I never miss. Thank you.
Now we have thrust! Eat this! Take this! Dragon Sword!
I can handle it.
Another incantation ruined.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
This vanquished soul will
Be still!
I'm grateful.
Armor won't save you!
I'll grind you into dust!
Hey, that...
You're mine! You're
Here I come!
You're finished! Rising Focus!
Take this!
get out of this!
Take this!
Mega Ray! Regenerate armor!
Instinct shot!
Try harder! Not a chance! Run! Take this! Try harder!
This one's
My turn!
mine! Where are you going?
Anything in armor is all mine!
Light astral energy!
You're mine! You're finished!
I'll smash you! Dance on the wind!
Razor spear!
Try
Here's
harder!
evil!
My turn!
Leave the chargers to me!
Benediction light.
Far enough! Alright! Down!
Lightning! Down!
You're mine!
Raging
It's over!
storm! By the power of the
Crush!
Gemini Outward! By the power of water!
Here I
In
come!
the wind! Air thrust! Light astral
You're mine! No further!
Radiant
Slide!
light!
Eat this!
Take
this!
Seismic rupture! Radiant! Don't get in my way! By the power of water!
Carve through armor!
Will this help?
Healing!
Waterfall! Shield!
No escape!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Here I come!
Resonate with the earth! Come on! Tempest wall! I'll heal you all! Go get it!
Nothing more!
Where are you going?
Far enough!
Searing flame!
Try
Reload!
harder! No!
Here goes!
Take this!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Raging
Ruining you! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Not a chance! Not today!
In a vine?
You're mine!
Ready and fight! Blind you into death! Armor won't save you! Dance on the
Here, let me help!
Begin!
Stay away from my friend!
Raging cascade!
Take this!
It's
over!
Flame!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Searing
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Raging storm! Getting stronger!
Switching up its movements! Watch out!
Light astral energy! Thank you. In the wind! You're in here!
Far enough!
I'm on the side! This one's mine! Where are you going?
You require
Wind
no
astral
further!
energy!
Eat this!
Charge lightning! Mosaic waterfall!
I'm not done!
Force of regeneration!
I couldn't make it in time.
I'm out of
Everlasting
ammo!
combat! You're mine! It's over! No! Can't end here!
I'm all stuffed up! Annihilate!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Mosaic waterfall! Breeze Lancer! Now for
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Begin! Elusive deity! Hitting hell!
That tail's a problem.
Then let's...
It's there first.
Denied! How's this?
Graviton
I'll
field!
smash you!
Ruin go! No further!
Here goes! Annihilate!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
You're finished!
Air thrust!
Ignite!
Light astral energy!
Here I come! You're finished! Rising Falcon! Here I come!
This is my fault.
Try harder!
Not in your dreams!
No! Here I come!
Malevolence! Mosaic waterfall! In here!
Ready and
Warp
wary!
is a silence!
Never see what I can do! Elusive deity!
Cover the casket!
Try harder!
Let me help!
Here I come!
Raging cascade!
It's over!
Leave the charges to me!
Elusive
Deity denied!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! More for the stuff!
Elusive deity!
You're mine!
Healing flow! More for the stuff! Healing flow!
Eat dirt!
I'm in your debt.
Resonate with the earth!
You're mine! Lightning thrust!
It's weakened!
Lightning thrust!
Thank you.
Now!
More with that air!
Negative gate!
Where are you going?
Resonate with
Take
the
this!
earth! Let me help save you!
Thunder shield!
out of this!
Here goes! Watch him sweep! Freeze Lancer!
Over. This should do it!
Here's healing art! Not on my watch! First aid! Raging storm! Raging storm! Celestial hammer!
I'm not
First
done!
aid!
Rising Falcon!
Raging
It's
cascade!
over.
Here!
Rising Falcon!
Opposite evil!
Take
Thunder Field Blazer!
Carve through armor! You picked the wrong fight! Try harder! Now! Raging Thrust! Is this it?
Dance in the wind! Sweet now! I'm out of ammo! I'm all more for the stop pile! Wind escalator! More with that He's there!
Almost! I'm ready!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Rinwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician, then? I still can't believe what that Almadria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it!
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
We've reached our destination.
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Make sure to get some good rest. Well, off we go.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Dannings. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
We've reached our destination.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
The floor... it keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings...
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people. But that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Xion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Xion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Take this! Demon Fang! You're finished!
Pathetic. There! Sighted.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Hi, Hoodle!
Ready down!
Mine!
Bloody howling!
Steel Force! You will have no mercy!
Engaging! Here I go! Strike! Ready! Slash! I'm ready! Go time!
Neon, astral energy! Full throttle!
Everlasting dark! Negative ghost!
I'll be saving this one!
Slash!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Forward! Saving this! Like steel?
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action!
You think that shield will save you?
Get the air! Air throw! Lock! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
An opponent like this should be easy. Take this! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Tempest Ball!
Dance in the wind!
Holy! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action!
There! Gravitas Field! Lightning!
Elusive deity!
What I can do?
I'm all
Can you
stuffed
take
up.
it?
Annihilation!
Inferno
Mega
Torrent!
Ray!
Resonate with the
Rising
earth!
Wyvern!
Lightning! Raging hurricane! Reload!
Rending you bloody howling!
Scoot back!
Stand back! I'll trip it
Now!
up!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
A comfortable win.
I'll have to take my revenge on you! Astral energy!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it up! Get out of
Be
this!
my guest.
Raising fury! All yours, Kisara!
Into the shadows!
See what I can!
I'm ready! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Get lost! Dreams! One more! I never miss!
I'm going in. Try harder.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
My deal.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Now we're not glacial spear.
Here's evil!
Locked and loaded. Fire support.
We astral
Come
energy!
on. Dragon form.
Elusive deity!
Release.
Lightning orb! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You're mine.
First aid!
You're finished.
Sight! I won't forgive you!
I won't show you any mercy.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Rising Wyvern.
Raging
Portal blade. Try this.
Shield!
Infernal turret.
I'll be saving this one!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You'll soon see about that! Do it! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Barely a blip on our radar.
Courteous, aren't you?
Astral energy! Full throttle!
This one's all mine.
Here's evil! Freeze!
Rising Wiper!
In a bind?
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Do it, Kizara! Frozen! Hammer! Any injuries?
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe we're your friends. This is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to...
No choice. You got spirit.
This one's mine!
Rising Wiper!
Too late to talk over our differences?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Take it.
Here's evil! Just what the doctor ordered!
I'm alright.
I'll take it from here! Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Purge malevolence! Here, let me help!
Swordblade Alpha! Blow away! Dragon Swarm! Too much!
Bloody holiday!
Dragon Swarm!
Being interrupted.
No further! This one's all mine! Not today! I'll smash you! Take this! Win! Bloody
I'll stop its tongue! Thanks, Kitara!
Demon! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Rising Wiper! Start up! Rising Falcon! Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back!
Dragon Swarm! Not today!
This ends now!
Consider yourself yourself finished!
Hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We can fall back to regroup and try again later.
This looks nice and tough.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Anything in armor.
No further! Rising Phoenix! Blow them away!
Could have been worse.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zugals the Reynolds used to be.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estelova Forest.
Smells like...
Go no further! In here! I'll be Astral energy!
Say no more!
The airborne
You picked the wrong fight!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I can carve through armor! Like steel! No further!
Astral Arts?
Shut him down!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Here's the
Blood! Rending you apart! Not today!
Here goes! Free
Back you!
Now! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria. What's this thing?
Courteous, aren't you?
Bring him down!
Take this!
Rising water! It's almost too strong. Be my guest.
Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor!
Right shield! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
Looks like we got them all.
Hi, Hoodle!
You rising fury! Rising Wyvern!
You'll pay for what you did!
In a bind!
Wind Astral Energy! Graviton Phoenix Star!
Get through!
And now, Astral Energy!
Say no more!
By the power of Burning!
Small, but a victory.
This looks nice and tough.
Not today! Get back!
Here's the evil! Dance in the wind! Freeze! I'll be saving you! Bloody holiday! Lightning orb! Lightning orb!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Out of our way!
In a bind?
Not today!
Now! Go for it! Prepare for trouble! Steering!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Demon Tank!
Will this help?
Dragon Form!
I can't hear you forever!
Thank you.
Here's the evil!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Looks like we spotted one of Poodle's friends. We'll see about that. Now, Fury! This one's got your name on it! Glacial Spear! Dance in the wind! Freeze! Air drop!
In a bind?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Rising Wyvern! Stunner!
I'm out of ammo! Back into the storm!
Anything normal is all fine.
Thunder Shield! Raging Cascade! I'll be saving you!
Eat thunder!
Take your power! More where that came from! Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Go no further!
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Here we go! Lightning Orient Spear! Dance in the wind! Leap forward! Now stockpile! Back into the
Rising
swirl!
Wyvern!
In a bind?
Raging Storm! More where that came from! Celestial Energy!
Be still! Rising
Glacial
Falcon!
Spear! Here's the evil!
Lightning Thrust!
Free Laser!
You're mine! It's over!
Negative J.
Dragon Form! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Block!
Looks like we won.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
In a bind?
Here, let me help.
Sword Ray out! I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Incantation ruined.
I never miss. Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! Glacial Spear! Pierce! Evil! Can't be swirled! Freeze Blazer!
In a bind?
No escape! Rising
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Annihilation!
It's over! Attack on the way! Dragon Swarm!
In here! There!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Not today!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm! Rising Weapon! Rising Denied!
Take this!
Beast it! Rising Falcon! Double Demon Fang! Let's not stop! It's over! Take this! On your knees!
Now you see what I can do!
Elusive Deity! Rising Fist Cutter! Burn!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Where are you going?
Can't get out of this!
You'll find no mercy.
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Here's a healing heart! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! I can feel my power growing!
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
She's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I see one, eh?
Ready to go!
Explosive ring!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
crash. This one's all mine. I owe you one.
Not in your dreams!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'll shoot them out of the sky!
Not today! You're mine! Lightning Falcon! Far enough! You're mine! Stay on the ground! Dragon! Pierce through! Resonate with the earth! Can't get out of this! You're mine! You're finished! This is done! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Can't get out of this! Rising Phoenix!
Lightning Horn!
Rising Wyvern!
Another incantation ruined! Dance in the wind! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
Little help! I never think! I can't see you forever! In here! In the blue field! Here's evil!
Can't get out of this! I owe you one! Here I come! Lunar Rondo!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. What's this thing?
Split it open! Be like it! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Let's refrain from losing.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. On top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we humans live. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in the 80s. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Doverley.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Mesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down and it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Malevolence! Arcane Finger! Freeze Lancer! Here's Evil!
He who prepares the street
This one's mine!
Get out of this! Save you! This one's all mine! Everlasting darkness! Negative I owe you one! You pay for that! Not today! Stay away! Hurricane Thrust! Hurricane Thrust! Negative but I'll never back down! Dragon Force!
Healing Circle!
Try harder! Not a chance! Radiant Ray! Force of regeneration!
This one's mine!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! Sleep now!
No further!
You'll find no mercy.
From beyond, imbued in vanquished soul! Resuscitate all who will save you!
Hey, that...
That should do it! Stay away from my friend! Say no more! Here I come! You're attacking separately! Can't even hit on him! Keep an eye on him! And take out the monster first!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away!
I'll face you!
Try harder! Not here!
One's mine. Sleep now.
This isn't looking good.
I'll bring you back from death to bed.
Can you take it? See what I can do? Negative gate!
I'll never forget. I'll end you, Frozen!
Hammer!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.